Vectorized line graphics from cross-sections can be generated in As-Built Modeler. To access the functionality, go to the Modeling tab and select the Create Vector Map tool. The Create Vector Map tool works best on a project point cloud and requires a clipping box to define the point cloud slice for the vectorization. If you have a clipping box as shown in this example, select the clipping box and use the scaling manipulators to resize the box to a thin slice. Make sure that you exclude the floor and only include the point data which should be used for the vectorization. The Create Vector Map comes with a set of parameters and settings. The most important one, apart from the clipping box, is sampling width, which determines the fidelity or resolution of the vectorization. Set a small value for very detailed results or a large value for coarse outputs. The sampling here uses a value of 5 mm and captures a lot of detail. If the value increases to a much larger number, note that the vectorization is much faster, but will produce much coarser results. So to have a higher abstraction level, use larger values. To have detailed output, use small values. The minimum allowed line length deletes lines from the output which fall under the specified threshold. If a line is smaller than these 9 mm, it is removed from the output and only longer lines are kept. Exclude Oblique Surfaces picks up the normal information of the point cloud. When toggled on, surfaces which are not normal to the slice are filtered out. These can be, for example, slanted or tilted ceilings which can then be excluded from the analysis. Fill gaps is a setting where the algorithm attempts to connect broken line segments. The lines need to fall on the same axis and the gap between the segments cannot be larger than the specified threshold. A clipping box can be used. Select the scaling manipulators and resize it to form a vertical slice. Simply click Start Vectorization to then create lines for the vertical section. For the results that come from the Create Vector Map tool, we offer a number of editing tools. In addition to the parameters, there are manual editing tools which are mostly located in the editing group. The first editing tool is, however, located here, Delete CAD Object. With it, simply click the line segments to be removed. Two more tools can be applied to the lines, Edit Grip Points and Trim and Extend Lines. With Edit Grip Points, select an individual line, click it to expose grip points. Drag one of the grip points to shorten or lengthen the line. Also, the Edit Grip Point snaps a line to another object. Take the grip point and move the mouse cursor onto another object. The line will snap to the virtual intersection point. The lines can snap to other lines, regions, or cylinders. The final editing tool is Trim and Extend Lines, which intersects the line in a more streamlined fashion. Here, select two subsequent lines which will then intersect each other. Select the first line, hover over another line to see the projected result. Click the second line. Please note, if a T-intersection is encountered, decide which segment of the intersected line to keep. Select this line, and to intersect it with its neighbor, select either the left or the right segment. The selected segment will be the segment kept. To create new lines or move lines, use the CAD application of choice. This cannot be done in the FARO As-Built Modeler. Yet.